Dang, you sound in pain.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain today, guys. Today's another therapy update. Savannah had therapy, and I'm not really going to look at the camera today because this is the day that I woke up in a ton of pain. I slept wrong, and I can barely move my head. So we just left her therapy appointment, and we're going to Dunkin'.
There's no line today, guys.
I've never been here without a line.
Okay, we just got the coffee. It's very sweet and vanilla-y today, like really good. But she's still adding more stuff in it.
Yes, I'm one of those people that I keep packets of Equal in my purse. Shut up.
So can I talk about my therapy?
Ow.
Can I talk?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, guys, so today was, honestly, I'm in a pretty good mood today. But anyway, so I went to therapy and I was like worried because I was like, I don't really have anything to talk about. But so we started off talking about like my social anxiety and my confidence with like school and stuff and like how that's going. And we talked a lot about like style. And she said that she used to dress like kind of how I do. But she was like, have you ever heard the saying like confidence is sexy? And I was like, yeah. And yeah, we talked about that and how like if you like are like if you know who you are, then you know who you are, you know. And like we were talking about how like, because I was like, I don't, you know, I feel like people stare at me, you know, they all go to school in a hoodie and sweatpants and I go to school in revealing clothes and I don't want them to think like, oh, she's such a slut, she goes to school with crop tops and low cleavage showing shirts and blah 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 and whatever, and like she has big wing liner and she's a gothic stupid person. But she was like, well, then they're probably insecure because they just dress how everyone else dresses. And if they're popular, being popular doesn't get you anywhere in life. Like, just because you're popular, that's not going to matter because you don't really know who you are. And then when you have to go off on your own in real life, you don't know who you are and you don't know anything about yourself and you have to make it on your own. But it's going to be hard for you if you don't know anything about yourself, you know? Because, like, you can't just live off of popularity and whatever. And like, you know, all that success in high school doesn't really matter when you're older. And then we talked a lot about like psychology because that's, if you don't know, I don't know if we talked about this on here, but I want to go into school for psychology and be like some sort of like just like a therapist probably, or like an actual psychologist. So we talked a lot about like the schooling and stuff and how I'm always stressed out because they say that we need to know what we want to do and like have everything prepared by the time we're in junior year of high school. And it's like, bro, how? And one thing she was like, you need to remember this. The front cortex or whatever of your brain, that part is the part that helps you make decisions and plan and, you know, all that's that part of your brain, the part that thinks about like the future. And that part of your brain isn't even developed until you're 25. So you physically cannot really even make that decision, you know?
Something that I have told you ever since junior high when they started getting you ready for high school, like, oh, you have to know what you want to be.
But it's still annoying.
And I would tell Savannah all the time, you don't have to know. You do not have to. I don't care what these teachers are telling you. You don't have to know. Even when you're a senior in high school, you don't have to know what you want to be when you grow up.
Yeah.
You can change your mind.
Apparently, she said the average college student changes their major like 6 to 8 times within 4 years of school.
Dang, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's twice a year.
I was thinking maybe twice or 3 tops. I didn't know it was that much.
But me, I pretty much do know what I want to do though. I'm not one of those people that's going in like not knowing any of my interests or any of like my skills or anything. I have like a basic idea. But yeah, so we were talking a lot about that and how, you know, I am like family oriented. I want to have a family before I'm 30 and stuff. And she said that psychology is super flexible. Not only because, you know, all the people in your field, they obviously are very understanding about mental health and all that stuff and like life in general because that's their field of study. But also like there's so many opportunities and options for careers that like you just have so many options. So if you want something more flexible and you just want to be like a therapist, then you have flexible hours and you can have time to, have a family and you can go home and spend time with them and whatever. Whereas if you're like a psychiatrist or like some sort of like doctor or whatever.
I thought that girl was standing in the snow twerking. I'm not even kidding, that's what it looked like. She was standing there in a coat and PJ pants and twerking. That's what it looked like.
It looked like to me that she was just staring at the ground. I don't know why. So we talked a lot about that, but that just kind of reassured me and made me feel like better. Like, oh yeah, this is definitely what I want to do then. Because I can still like have all my values in life, Because one of my main things is having a family by 30. So we mostly talked about that, which is totally okay with me because I'm super stressed out about my future, and so I need to talk about what I want to do when I grow up. And I need to talk about psychology, and she's someone that's actually been through it.
Who better to talk to about it than a psychologist?
Exactly.
And you didn't really have any ideas of what you wanted to talk about in therapy today anyway.
And she was like, you know what, don't even worry about the school. Yeah, it's 6 to 12 years, but don't worry about it because yes, you're going through a lot of schooling, but that means that after all of that, it pays off because then you wake up every morning going to a job you love to have and you're super passionate about and something you really enjoy and the life you like wanted, And she was like, I don't even remember what I was doing 5 years ago. Like it doesn't even go slow. Like it kind of just goes fast. Also, she said there's a lot of people that go into psychology who I thought I was going to be the only one. I was like, oh, I'm going into psychology, I want to focus, because you choose your focuses. I want to research, OCD and anxiety, because that's what I have and I understand. But apparently a lot of people have that same mindset. Also, what is that dude doing?
I know,
There's a lot of weird people out here today.
I was watching him like he's going down to the creek.
He's going to go drown in the creek.
Like, what is he doing?
The Butterqueak?
Oh my god. I forgot about that video. That was so long ago.
The Butterqueak.
The Buttercreek?
The Butterqueak.
What is a Butterqueek?
No! It's a Butterqueak.
I did not say Butterqueek.
Yo, you did.
About a week.
Hey, it's a Butterqueak. But yeah, so that's what we talked about.
And then we stood in the waiting room afterwards for 30 minutes, all three of us talking.
Yeah.
Which we've never done before.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny.
Guys, she said I'm ahead of all other kids my age. I'm not like the other girls.
It's true though. Like, I know everyone says, oh, my kid this and my kid that, and they have that right to do that. But everyone knows that Savannah is just different than other people in general. Savannah has always been ahead of the game with maturity and intelligence and all of that. She just always has been. She is different than other people. It's just true.
Wow.
And she said, you're so empathetic.
Yeah, I know.
Ow.
Oh, this is
Don't
what I've had
cry.
to listen to all day.
You have to make fun of me. I can't help it. It fucking
I know.
hurts.
It's just funny that like literally all day, all I've been hearing is, oh. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. My arm hurts, so I'm resting it on the
You can't
door.
even see me in the...
Yes, you can.
Oh my god. From that view... Oh, shit. From that view, I just look like a big frumpy gray square. I am wearing a men's hoodie. This is... I don't even know the size. It looks like a 3X. It's probably not, but it looks like it.
I mean, yeah, because it's long on you.
I know. It's almost down to my knees.
That's how most sweatshirts fit me.
Yeah, I love it. I love wearing big men's clothes.
Okay, basic girl.
Speaking of clothes, my last shirt is showing up today. So excited. So excited.
What do you think about Samantha?
Oh, you're a therapist?
Yeah.
So, after the first time meeting her, I immediately liked her better than your last one. And now that you've been there multiple times, I think you're starting to agree that she is better than your last therapist. Not that there was anything wrong with the last therapist. There was not anything wrong with her.
Yeah.
I just think that this new therapist has a lot more to offer you as far as advice or answering your questions. Or
Yeah.
she speaks to you a lot more. The other girl more so just listened to you and then would do the typical, how does that make you feel sort of thing. She didn't really, you know what I mean? She didn't really.
And she gave some homework and stuff, but like, they just have different things. Sometimes
really
that is good because it's like, sometimes you just want to be able to talk and have someone to listen to you.
Yeah.
But like, also this, like, Samantha, my new therapist, is really, really good because she, you know, she gives a lot of, like, great advice, and she has, like, she kind of carries the conversations in a way, which is nice.
Yeah. And she's so sweet, and, like, she genuinely cares of, like, what you're going through that day or that week, and please tell me, and, you know, and
she
we'll
gave
talk
me the
about that.
reality of psychology.
Oh my god.
She said it's a great field. Do you think I should do psychology?
I really, definitely. Vote below, guys. If you think Savannah would be the best psychologist, put that in the comments, because I really think that Savannah was born to be a psychologist. Oh, do you want to check the mail for me? Oh,
I can't hold this.
I know. Let me pull up. Girl.
Really?
What, is it in there?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it is in there.
Yay! My shirt.
Why would you only roll the window down halfway?
Sorry.
I got short little baby arms.
I got lazy halfway through.
I got lazy.
What the hell was that?
I'm copying.
I got lazy.
Oh my god. This eyeliner is really smudgy today. So, I guess it's not even really that big of a therapy update, really. You didn't really have a
didn't get
normal
deep
session.
into stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely did really, really like this session, though.
Because I think that you talked to her about things that you just felt like you needed to talk about. Not so much about anxiety and OCD, but more so what you want to be when you grow up. And
Yeah. Which she kept saying, like, she kept apologizing for just talking about psychology the whole time, but I'm honestly, like, happy
Savannah
that we
wanted that.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a psychology nerd.
All right, well, I guess that's going to be the end of today's therapy update. So yeah, put down in the comments if you think Savannah should be a psychologist. I think she was born to be a psychologist, 100%. And yeah, I think her next appointment is next week, but I'll have to double check.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button. And we will see you next time.
Bye, poopies.